Yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Regrowth, where we're bringing this cold, dead, desolate world back to life, one block at a time. And in our last episode, wow, it's still loading everything in. In our last episode, we built the gas generator, and I said I was going to see if I could figure it out, build a little area. Of course, because we can fly, we don't need to have stairs and stuff to it, at least yet, but we will get there. So, one thing I was thinking we would want to do is, have it get the biofuel from here, because we're already making biofuel from seeds. The problem became that if I was sharing biofuel, and that's what I did right here, was had a pipe go straight down to get biofuel, we're running into the issue where this would no longer be intelligent and stop this guy when this guy was full or as full as we wanted. So what I ended up doing was using hoppers because they are less intelligent, and as you can see, I put another auto assembler right here doing the exact same thing as this auto assembler and restored this guy so that he'll only be generating when needed. Then what I did is have these hoppers go straight down, one hopper into the other, simply because with Buildcraft pipes, and maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I just don't know how they work very well, but if they get to the end and there's nothing there to take it, it'll just spew the stuff out. And this chest up here was filling up quite a bit. Because down there and up here it was just spewing out all the extra biofuel. So I used something that was a little less intelligent, that when it's full it just stops taking, which is exactly what we need. Now I think we could kind of do something like that with these Arctic gates, but I'm not 100% sure I understand those fully either. So anyway, what we have is our little guy here, which is getting us more than enough pumpkins, because this is already full with 16,368 pumpkins, and that is completely full. I want to get rid of that too. But we just have this pipe going straight down, and then I just replicated this little system we have here with the crushing factory and all that. I don't think I think this one's a larger, but I was thinking, we don't, did I make it the same size? I don't remember. I did so many things I get confused. So anyway, those hoppers are coming down here, they're going into this guy's piping into there, and this is doing the same thing. If this is full, which is 59 stacks and right around 32 I think it is, it will no longer do that until this is piped out enough to get it there. So then I had a hard time figuring out how to get this gas burning generator to work. One other thing I did that you'll notice, we actually have ultimate universal cables. I made a bunch of these. In fact, I think that's basic. Because they have a higher throughput. So the capacity is 128K opposed to 1.2. So we should be getting better power, and this goes, probably should have pointed this out before I came down here. So I've actually replaced those cables. In fact, I still have holes back here that I need to fill in where all these cables are, and I think I got them all. So we've replaced cable here. We have replaced the cable down here, and I think, like I said, I think we have them all. And then I even went all the way up to, where is our way up? I might have got rid of it. Oh no, it's right here. So I even replaced it all the way up into this area right here. Well, you can't really, right there. So this battery is now getting more throughput, and it should be getting more than it can output. And I don't know how we can get it any higher than that. So anyway, really quick, we only have one comment that I seen, I believe. Let me just double check. Off of this video. Now, I actually had someone new saying I'm 5 years late, but I still think that blood magic is better. And I said, I knew the blood magic was a mod. I didn't know if there was a mod pack. And then I said, but this does have blood magic in it. At least I think, isn't the blood stuff, that's blood magic, right? That's the real mod blood magic. So anyway, that was by Reginald. I'm going to get outside of the range of all the noise. Reginald the Duck. And then another game please also said, because we've been talking in these last few episodes, we've been talking about what to do next. And he says, you have a long way to go doing the quests. We even have still most of witchery. So that is true. We actually have quite a bit left. I just kind of wanted to get it underway. So anyway, let's talk about what I did down here. So we kind of have the same system. However, instead of multiple generators and stuff over there, I only have the one PRC, and it seems to be doing okay. So we have our biofuel coming into the PRC, and the PRC is outputting, looks like we have 402 of these little substrates as its output. And it's kind of weird because if it doesn't have an output, it just stops. So we had to make it so it's getting rid of that. You can see we actually have ethylene here. It looks like it's not going down or up. It's kind of maintaining, which is fine. I ended up having to get water to our PRC, so I brought down one of these guys and then piped it into the power. So this is giving us water. Water is also being piped into the electrolytic separator, which takes the water and turns it into hydrogen and oxygen. We have... Didn't I have it? Oh, yeah, I set inside the settings here. Not there. I don't remember where it is. Oh, this right here. So, oxygen will dump any excess. So, this was stopping as well as soon as the oxygen filled up. And all I care about right now, as far as I know, is the hydrogen. So, I turned on the oxygen to dump any of the excess. When this guy fills up all the way, it goes idle. So, it will stop. But as you can see, we have the hydrogen going up here, down here, and into our PRC, PRC, which is taking the water, the hydrogen, and the biofuel and turning it into ethylene gas, and also getting this substrate. Then the ethylene gas is pumped out and pumped into our little engine here, and it took me the longest time to figure out how this thing worked, because apparently until you actually have it plugged into something, it doesn't. I sat here going, why am I not seeing any power coming out of this? So here you can actually see we do have power in it. I believe we can charge something in here. Do I have anything? I think we have our condensator, or our, what's it called? This guy, configurator. Oh, please don't eat this and call it fuel. No, I can't put it in there. I'm afraid to put it in there. I don't know, but I thought you could actually charge things in there, but I haven't found anything yet that does. So anyway, this guy is pumping in the ethylene and burning at 50%, outputting 14.17 KRF, where the max is 28. So it's not wasting fuel. And then I just have all these little things, pipes and stuff to make everything work. So hopefully that kind of explains to you what tiny bit of logic there might actually be in this. I kept getting my pipes connecting to things, so I had to really weasel this around, because I was just going to take it down here, take it straight across, but it was connecting to that. And I know we can use another type of pipe. Like there's the cobblestone and there's the stone, but those are slower transfer. Not that we really need fast. So I ended up just snaking it around and getting it in here. Down here we have this pipe down here that goes up. So basically what this should do is it just sends the stuff around. If this guy's able to take it, then it will take it. Other words, it just comes back into here, stopping that if it gets too full. So it's pretty complex, probably way more complex than it needs to be, but it does work, so I'm okay with it. But so now we have that extra amount of power coming in, and I don't know why I have some dirt. Let's just toss it there, it'll despawn. Let's go back up and we'll see what the next quest is we have, because even though I thought it was going to be all done, it actually unlocked. What is this gas? Natural gas. I mean, everything up here is charged, so I think we're good. The sun's coming up. So anyway, let's go check our quest book for the next thing we need to do. We're on enhances. So it opened up these new little sections down here. So we're not quite moving over here. We're still working on the power. It looks like we have fusion fuel 2. Then we have 3 here. That looks like a little microphone. And that looks kind of like the, what's that Jewish top that they spin? The dreidel, maybe? I don't know. Obviously, I'm not Jewish, so I don't know what that is. I think it's called a dreidel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so anyway, in this episode, maybe we'll start looking at Fusion 1 here. Let's go ahead and read on the right side first. The time to seek the ultimate power source has come. Nuclear fusion. I don't know that we need it, but maybe we will. Let's see. Nuclear fusion should be sufficient to provide enough power that your grandchildren will never have to be concerned with it. To fuel the fusion process, you will need to produce 2 types of fuel. One, which is, let's say, tritium, produced from gaseous lithium in solar neutron activators. Is that what these things are? Yep. So that is where we're getting the tritium. SNAS, which is probably the solar neutron activator, produce tritium at a rate of 0.165 tritium per tick. That's not very much. As such, to run a minimum setting fusion reactor, injection rate 2, you'll need 7 SNAS to produce sufficient amounts of tritium, though you will probably want a few more since they require sunlight to operate. So we're going to try and make a SNA. I'm afraid to do this. Okay, it worked. Alright, oh, and I was going to make a bunch of the red ones. So we need ardite plates. That shouldn't be hard. Did I thought I made blue. Did I make blue ones? I made some of those. Yeah, that's what I was going to do that I didn't. Alright, so we need, let's do, let's just make it so we can get in here and see it real quick. SOLAR, solar, SNA, and then, is this from the same, so this is the mechanism. Mechanism has lots of power generating things. And then there's mechanism generators, which even have more. I don't think I've ever used the mechanism mod very much. I mean, I've had it in mod packs that I've done, but I've kind of left it there, and it's actually got some really good power generation things. Alright, so we need a solar... Whoops, I didn't need to do that. Oh, I needed to dump off all this crap. Okay, I'm going to have to remember it's in this chest. I'm going to forget, I guarantee. But that's okay. These are... Actually, I could take those down and dump them into the system. Let's go and put that. There's enough stuff in here that I think I will recognize it when I'm looking for it. Oh, some of that stuff's in here. I'm going to take all these pipey stuff and put them in here. Just to be a tiny bit more organized. It's organized chaos, okay? So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and look at the SNA here. So reinforced alloy, that is not very hard because we just need those. We have a ton of those. We just need diamond dust. Looks like it doesn't tell us how much. So let's go. I don't think I have diamonds out here. By the way, sorry about my voice. It's a little scratchy and itchy today. I don't think I'm sick or anything. It's just, I guess I've been doing a lot of talking. Let's go ahead and maybe take one of those. So if we go crush this. Crusher. And I don't know how many this is actually going to make, but we're going to make as many as we can. Now, one of these we actually have set up as a factory. I don't think I care. I think we have speed in all of them, right? Yeah. They're not quiet by any means, but... I almost get the feeling it's going to be 1-to-1. Yep, 1-to-1. Alright, well that's 10 of those. Which I guess we can't go wrong with. It's fine. Alright, let's see. I keep doing it that way. So we need 2 of those. We need a HDPE sheet. That sounds familiar. And then we need 2 elite controls. Ardite plates. I'm assuming that's copper. Probably gonna be, this thing makes 4 per, right? How do we make ardite plate? Oh, it's up in the top corner. It does make 4, so I shouldn't need more than that. Alright, we'll take that. Go ahead and throw that in here. That went... Wait, no, those went down here, didn't they? Wasn't there something else up top? Nope. It was the blue thing down... Oh, boy. And we need... How many of those? 2? Yes. And then we need the HDPE thing. Oh, I did have quite a few. I thought we were making the other thing. Didn't it have some green? No, but we do need the green to make these. So right now we're looking at 2 of those. So we need 4 of those. I might have to make this offline. We need this guy. But I think we're going to look at least this HD thing sheet. How do we make you? HDPE pellets. Okay. Which, oh no. Liquid ethylene and oxygen and the PRC. Okay. That might require us to make another stupid thing. Um, we're at 20 minutes, so and we do. These guys go up top. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Which means I need to make another PRC. Because that one is doing its specific thing. And we'll just put it like over here or something. I might just get rid of these bee things for now. I don't think we need them. I don't know that we're going to be doing too much more with bees. I mean, we have so many bees over here. I think all these are off now too. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do is in the next episode I will hopefully have at least another PRC built up, and we'll have to figure out. You said ethylene, right? So we need you. So we need liquid ethylene, which I think we're getting down there. There's a use for our oxygen right there. So I can actually have it fill up a can of that. Liquid ethylene, I feel like is being used somewhere down there. Maybe I could just pipe into it and with a couple tanks and get that stuff so we don't actually have to do that. To the noise factory. Because here we're taking in hydrogen, which we're getting from this guy. We're getting the oxygen, and this is gas ethylene, right? So I might have to figure out. I feel like we've done it before, so and there's mobs somewhere down here. I hear that every time I come in. Let's go look real quick. Recipe. Or condensator thing. So we might have everything. Whoops, I forgot about that jump. Oh, actually, I'll go out this way. It's faster. Hello? Does that run? No, it doesn't work when I'm running. Is this where we saw the ethylene? Empty. That's getting the brine. The brine comes in here. How do I see what's in the pipe? Oh no, this is lithium. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get ethylene then. I feel like we've done it before, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And don't forget to tell everyone know about this channel. I'm checking it out. If they like it, they can sub, and we can just grow the channel. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.